best riverboat brawl moments. Number 1, Chairman Reggie Gray and his no discrimination head smashing policy. Number 2, when the two whites put their dukes up but realized they were outnumbered by the Nig Avengers. Boy, you left, my boy. Number 3, the black woman cleanup crew that made sure the fight party continued. Number 4, the one white that jumped in the river and left his dad to be slaughtered. Number 5, Aquaman from SEAL Team 7 being the first and only person to literally use all the strength that God gave him. Number 6, the entire internet. This is the first viral moment that I laughed at every video and every meme that I saw, so stop sending them to me. I seen it. Number 7, the police really chilling until Chairman Reggie committed a flagrant foul. That was a bit much. Number 8, the cinematographers that had at least 30 amazing angles along with different black women doing commentary on each one.
Oh, no, he did? Oh, he in the water.
That Crocs are not indestructible. Number 10, not one man having a bag around his chest and not calling it a purse. It's a purse.
It's a purse.
So yeah, this is Now I'm Talking About.
Know what I'm talking about?
I am all got it all.
Super Deuce.
And I know we late to the party, but we still gonna talk about it. And I think I guess number 7 was the best one, like you said, the cinematography and people. So you know me, so I be on the road a lot. So I don't want to say I be on the phone a lot while I'm on the road, but so my phone be on, right? So I don't really push the volume a lot. I don't get to like hear a lot of videos that are sent to me. Like it's just a bad habit I got.
Right.
So the whole Sunday I'm laughing at bad videos.
You ain't got your shit Bluetoothed? Oh, you got that. Your shit on Bluetooth.
No, I got my one phone is Bluetooth, the other phone I might be looking at something, so I don't have to volume up with it, so I can stay in the Bluetooth, hear the directions or whatever. But even in the crib, like my lady has sent me something, I just won't click on it. I just read the caption and shit and still laugh.
You used to watching porn and shit.
That could be.
With your phone silent.
That could be with it.
Look at everything silent as a motherfucker. Oh, no, here you go. Real quick.
So Sunday, all the videos I watched was just, I didn't hear the volume. So Monday, like I got home and I literally sat there for like an hour. Just laughing at just all of them. And the commentary though, like these women, yo.
Yeah.
And like I said, the women, like when the woman came and beat that shit was just so beautiful, man. That whole, and it was so viral. Like I understand the term viral, but it's like I don't know anybody that didn't see that. Like I said, every person you saw, every black person you saw the next day.
Yeah.
That smirk was because of that.
Yeah. Anything happening, we got chairs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pull up a chair,
Alabama
sit on the
slams,
floor. Yeah. Goddamn.
Like every video that somebody put out was comedy, man. Like every parody, all that shit.
The goddamn
song,
them niggas coming out the motherfucker at the end game. How them niggas coming out the circles and shit. Nigga, what? Nigga, out
you know the song?
Yeah, a couple different ones.
All I heard was on Montgomery Brawl.
Nah, I heard like 3 or 4 different joints. This one dude be doing hip hop news and shit. I be following and shit. Okay. He did that joint, then he went on through and did a whole bunch of other shit. But yeah, bro, everybody.
That shit was that shit was.
They said the meme of they beat the crops up this nigga later.
You see the choice?
Yeah, they beat the crops.
I like the crocs eat them nigga.
They said they beat the crocs up there. You know what I'm saying? Even the crocs was black out there.
They do sports mode, nigga.
This shit was in support mode right there.
That being the symbol from now, like
yeah, the hat in the air. You see hat in the air, you know what time it is. Yeah. Hey, look, that's it. Then that's it. This shit.
But it's like, so is it a thing in Alabama though? Because the way he threw it,
all these fights.
Yeah, like I mean, like is that like your bet signal? Like is that something he already do? Because the way he threw it, it wasn't like he just. I mean, and then he got socked too. Like that's the thing I did. Like when he threw that bitch up and got hit, like he did that shit. I was like, damn.
I think he was just fronting. Or maybe he knew he was being recorded.
That part. And that's why he got,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he held his own till like 3 of them got on him. But my favorite part, like, it just reminded me of home so much. Them niggas skipping.
Yeah.
Like you
come
know
on,
some,
come on now.
Somebody want to get stoned. Somebody
the first nigga I get to catch with this momentum, I'm putting your ass to sleep. Nigga, that's the skip. The skip was momentum. That shit was momentum.
Like,
That's how
what's
you,
up, yo?
Yeah.
That shit look so fire, bro.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I'm a momentum into this hook.
Yeah, like I enjoyed it. I love that joint. Like I said, just seeing so many angles.
Just the joy of niggas sticking together.
And then the backstory behind it. So wasn't there a Trump rally there the day before?
I don't know about that, but probably.
And then being a doc, there used to be and it's funny because any city you go to, Market Street, that's probably what they did.
Right.
On Market Street.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these road
where they sold slaves, that's why it's Black Fridays, all that kind of shit.
These road names ain't new.
Yep. But yeah. It was just good to see niggas stick together on something.
Yeah.
And not let one of us get stomped the fuck out by a bunch and they end up getting stomped the fuck out, dipping on each other.
I'm like, my man dove in the goddamn water. One lady fell in the water.
Yeah.
Like it's so many.
I think she had a concussion, nigga. Old boy was beating everybody head with that chair.
My man hit it with the quick joints too, boy.
No, that shit was funny. That was funny. You know what I'm saying? But would we have laughed at the shoe was on the other foot?
No. I mean that's called policing.
I know, right?
That's nothing to laugh at. That's why I hated the few. That's why I hated the few white people that came from that angle. Like, it wouldn't be funny. It was the first angle. I'm like, no, we see that on the regular. It's just y'all just have uniforms on. That's nothing new to us.
It was the reverse angle. Y'all just happened to motherfucking get outnumbered again.
Yeah, that Jason Aldean song, try that shit in the small town. This one the small town. Yeah.
Nah, because y'all jumped him. Y'all jumped on him.
Yeah.
And had the numbers not been in our favor, y'all have got that off. You know what I'm saying? But, motherfucking. Dr. Strange Fruit came in that jump and hit it with the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Dr. Strange Fruit hit it with the jump and brought all the niggas out.
We went to that fight, yo. I didn't see that clip like the second day. Somebody's actually.
They said he was an employee. You know what I mean? I guess
he wasn't?
He is an employee, like a real.
I think half of them kept they had their shirts off.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I'm trying to be on video with my work.
That's something the niggas know. Like, I'll fight you. They take the shirt off first. I'm gonna fight you in my company.
I have Walmart on the back of my shit.
That's why all of that shirts on. Yeah, they came from.
I even have Riverside motherfucking boat tours on my shirt. Goddamn, whipping your ass.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. It's not like they came from a beach and had a shirt on. No, they came from a casino. Niggas said no.
Yeah. Take my shit off, man. I was at work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I guess looking at it first hand, you wouldn't know that. Oh, that's why they're doing this, because that's a coworker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not just because he's black. That's why some of the other cats jumped in there also. But you know what I mean? It's funny because they showed the dude that was in the blue. Like, he was hesitating to get in there. Like, nah, that's too unfair. Because he went out there to break it up. He didn't go down there to fight. Like, the first black dude or whatever. He went in there to break it up or whatever. It's just like.
He got stole too.
Yeah.
Just
that's the funny. Like, niggas talk up. Everybody can't fight, man.
Niggas can't fight.
Everybody. We took it two different approaches, too.
Niggas can't fight, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. I just see way too many niggas.
That you thought can fight. That'd be the funny part.
Because niggas be just thinking, because I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going to win on intimidation alone. Because they already afraid.
Wow. I wasn't even thinking about that part. Because back home, I'm just thinking about niggas thinking they can just beat another nigga. I'm not thinking about up here, you picking on the wrong person to do some other type of.
Yeah, you thinking you got the intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Because you black.
They actually got some type of discipline on
these niggas. UFC training and shit. Yeah. Jump your ass out there if you want.
Before you know, you just wake it up.
Yeah.
You was walking, then you just woke up.
You was just mad at a motherfucker. Now you don't know what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Shit happen fast. That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit! Speaking of shit happen fast, did you
run up on me and can't the fuck fight? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, can't the fuck fight when you run up on me. It's not gonna be cute.
Oh shit! Random segue. Did you see Joshua?
The Anthony Joshua fight? No, I didn't. I seen the little clip of him.
Nordic?
Yeah, the Nordic Nightmare knocked him the fuck out.
Okay.
But Deontay Wilder knocked him the fuck out.
So were they trying to set that up? Is that supposed to be the next fight, Deontay Joshua? Were they trying to go back to that?
But you never know.
That's crazy how we felt about that compared to how we felt about that.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't wait to see it back. Now we're like, okay, I guess I'll watch it then.
Niggas waited too long. Both of them getting their ass whipped by one.
That part. Yeah.
Damn. The Nordic Nightmare nigga was a motherfucking last second replacement anyway.
Oh, okay, word?
Yeah, he was supposed to be fighting Dillian White.
Oh, Dillian White has a reputation for doing it.
Yeah. He fought for the drugs.
Oh,
you know
word?
what I'm saying? He be motherfucking, I don't know what he be on, but he be on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Melly call him Pillion White.
Yeah, Pillion White, you know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby out this motherfucker. Yeah, saying that nigga. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? Bill Scott out there. That nigga just doing it bad, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what the fuck wrong with it. He be over there fucking with the white folk. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fit in as a little English man and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Another random segue. So, 2 weeks in a row, you was on the bar with no name.
Oh yeah.
What was the convo this week?
This week we was talking about the programming. You know, the same shit we be on.
P word.
Yeah, that P word. You know what I'm saying? And accepting. You know, I already been on the motherfucking reading up on the Willie Lynch letters, man. Knowing how these motherfuckers is approaching us, man. Knowing the angles they coming at. Knowing how understanding why we're put against each other so much. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be like, man, nah, we more motherfucking, we making more money now than ever. We more motherfucking popular now than ever. We more, you know what I'm saying? But we are less free now than ever. You know what I'm saying? You are.
And I don't agree with the, maybe I'm ignorant to a lot of things. Maybe I'm just optimistic or don't want to see the truth. I don't agree with the whole we're so much more apart than we ever been.
Apart?
Yeah, like because I kept when I finally got in on it, they kept saying like we've accomplished so much, but why are we so spread out? Why are we so not together or whatever?
Again, by design. We follow each other, but we don't see each other in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you follow a whole lot of niggas. You get a whole lot of information from a whole lot of niggas. So in that aspect, we are together.
Okay.
Like, we communicate a lot more virtually, but we don't. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, because with the people that I'm following, I'm seeing a lot of the events that they're doing that I didn't know about back in the day.
Right.
That they're doing that is just us, and it's about this. Like I think about like what I keep bringing them up.
But yeah, we used to be just at them. You know what I'm saying? We used to just be at them.
So it's the same people.
What?
The same people that's at them events. We can see it now. What do you mean?
Yeah, because it was always events. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was younger and I didn't know about them. Maybe that could be what it. But I didn't know about just expos for your small company and all that type of stuff. Like I see a lot more of those. And it's funny because I see a lot more of those back home. Like I see a lot more of those going on. Not saying they went over here, but I guess the people I'm following, I'm seeing all that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like I see a lot of people trying to, and I guess because it's people that I know that's trying to do this stuff. So that's why I'm like, yo, I see us trying to do more shit. And back in the day, it could have been like it was going on. You just didn't know it because we were too young to see it type shit.
Yeah, and everything wasn't online. You know what I mean? You know, this shit pretty new where everybody, you know what I mean, experiencing everything virtual. You know what I mean? Where it was a time where, you got the word of mouth. And goddamn, we was going to be at motherfucking the Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? We was going to be at the Selma boycotts and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We were together. You know what I mean? But like you said, with the more expos and shit like that, more black business type shit and more educational shit, you're probably right about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't... and
that's why I be trying to
know about all that shit going on back
That's why I be trying to go against the narrative. Because I'm like, no, I hear about so many other random events. Because, like, the older you get, you learn about there was more ways to make money. Like, if you were younger, you would probably took a trade. Like, something as simple as that. Like, I hear about that being preached more to the kids. Like, maybe it's because I've learned that lesson. I'm trying to preach it myself, and that's why I think I'm hearing it more. But I just don't. Even if that is the narrative that is what's going on, I hate the fact that we repeat the narrative. Because that's half the reason why the narrative continues to go on. That'd be my whole process on it. With the Willie Lynch, I guess it goes to the, because I think I put that in the comments, it's like, a lot of us be like, y'all really think they be paying that much attention to us to do all this stuff just to keep us down? And it's like, you don't.
Yes.
Like, you can't see that? Like, it's, some things are really that obvious. Like, some things really are what it looks like.
Yeah. Most things.
Yeah.
What the fuck it looks like.
Yeah. The older you get, the more your brain tries to trick you that you're not seeing what you see. That's why I always say kids are...
The more motherfuckers you listen to, the more easy it is to persuade with you. The also follow you. It's a lot of sayings. Follow your first mind. Gut instinct. Motherfucking women's intuition. Motherfucking father knows best. However you want to say it. Goddamn. It's all a same godly instinct that we should follow.
Fuck what they saying. Trust yourself type.
Trust your godly instinct. That is God telling you something. You know what I'm saying? You trust that. But then you allow the outside voices to creep into your head and change you. Nah, I guess you're right. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Just like in goddamn Tyrone, that shit get in your head. You be like, all right, I just guess it's just me. I'm tripping, and then you let it go. But there you have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Follow that mind, that instinct, that trust, that gut. But yeah.
And, Like I said, did I talk about Swagger before the show or since we done the show? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I said, when they played against the boys in jail or whatever, they showed a scene where my man threw his pill in the toilet before he played his game. He gonna lose his temper. Like I knew that was gonna happen in the game. Like he's gonna lose his temper.
Threw his pill?
Before the game, yeah. Before the game,
they
just show him throwing the pill in the toilet. You know what I mean? Before they let you know he got attitude problems. So later on, they said, yeah, he got temper problems. You know what I mean?
So that was like a volume or some shit?
Yeah. So long story short, it's just, so he got mad during the game, and Jace was able to calm him down, but then he snapped again later. And it goes to the point of me thinking that, because you know how I am against pills or whatever. You never learn how to go through that phase of being angry. Because since you were young, every time you showed any type of anger, they gave you pills which would calm you down. Mm-hmm. Instead of you actually being able to get mad and find a way to deal with it, because people are telling you that you can't just continue to get mad like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this nigga's supposed to be like 6. He's supposed to be Kevin Durant, right? So he's supposed
No. Kevin Durant's team went to go play a team in jail. Uh-huh. So the team they're playing in jail, they have 4 or 5 kids that are what Jace could end up being. When I told you a couple episodes ago, he might get charged with a crime or whatever. Uh-huh. So these boys are from the area. The whole show starts off with like, I'm going to Georgetown. Blah blah blah. Next scene, he's putting his clothes up in jail, this type of shit. So they do it for 3 different players, you know what I mean? So then when they go, because I'm like, then they went to the not commercial, but to the trailer or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what happened. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell us what happened there. Just
what I'm saying? There's a white woman.
Huh?
It's a white woman.
That saved him? No, white woman.
They got him in trouble.
No, that was weird. No. They never showed what.
Most motherfucking basketball joints, you know what I'm saying? The nigga be in school, he be balling, and a white woman get involved, and the nigga get in trouble.
That is true. That is true, and it's funny. They never did tell us the crime they did, but I know one of them. So one of them, no, because one of them used to play on their team. So and before the trailer, they never showed him. They showed
like Sunset Park.
What, going back to white woman thing? Let me get through this.
Okay.
You know I forget it, so come on, forget it now. So one of the dudes used to play on their team in season 1. So when they got in jail, when they went to go play the team, they show him. He come out. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, him, he's back. Just in third. Oh no, not him. Just happened to him. Niggas like, yeah, I'm trying to get in touch with you. He's like, yeah, I ain't really want nobody to know. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we was hungry. We had no food in the house. So I'm taking prayer like easy to sell drugs or rob or one or the other. You know what I mean? So that was his case. But they never talked about other kids. But going back to the attitude, it's more about the pills and how people never learn how to deal with stuff a lot of times. And I didn't really want to make a full conversation about it because it was just one small thing I noticed in this episode that just grabbed my attention right there. You know what I mean? With the pills or whatever. And not being able to learn how to deal with shit. And that's what I was a kid though. That's what childhood is all about. You know what I mean? Learning how to deal with shit. So if you, it's sort of like with the phone, like when you give a kid a phone just to shut them up for a little while, like that's going to prolong whatever problem they have. Like if you, that's just not going on. And it's easy to say, and it's funny because I always, not bite my tongue, but I hesitate more when I come to talk about conversations like this because I got one child. And I know I can't compare it to somebody getting off work and having 3 kids and having to do this and the third while you're trying to prepare for this and the third. You know what I mean? Like I can't. But yeah, that was just a rant off what I noticed. Swagger's dope. Swagger's dope.
You know what else is dope? The Lincoln Lawyer. You seen that?
No, he told me he was gonna watch it though.
Yeah, I watched that.
What's it about? Like, what is it?
It's his lawyer, and he was a good lawyer. His father was a great lawyer, or whatever. So he was a good lawyer. You know what I mean? The Bama got into. I think he lost the case, and got a dude locked up. So he kind of like bugged out, went surfing one late night, got in an accident. Fucked him up, got surgery or whatever, recovered, and got hooked on oxys. Mm-hmm. So he had took a year off from being a lawyer. Yeah, a lawyer. So he took a year off from being a lawyer, and then his mentor died and left him his practice. So it's like, damn, you get to come back. But as his mentor died, his mentor was murdered and left him his practice, but also left him all the cases. And he was working on this big case with this video game designer, and he had supposedly murdered his wife and her boyfriend. So he got to take on that case and all the other little small cases. So he go through trying to
So the show starts with him getting the practice and going up, and there's like flashbacks of before.
Nah, the show start with him like surfing and getting fucked up, and then they come in like, oh shit. And then he like, you know what I mean? And then he like start trying to, you know, he got a daughter and his 2 ex-wives and shit, and he trying to, you know what I mean, trying to navigate life like with all that shit. But it's a pretty good motherfucking show, you know what I'm saying? Called the Lincoln Lawyer and shit. It's pretty good. Call him the Lincoln Lawyer because he drive a Lincoln and shit.
Oh, word.
Everything he drive Lincoln.
He's like Matthew McConaughey.
He do his best work on the road and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he say.
It's crazy because shows be good, bro. Because like everybody's life is a story.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's funny because this one podcast we got listen to like
some niggas' stories be Tubi movies.
Hmm?
Some niggas' stories be Tubi movies. You know what I'm saying?
I've been selling dick.
Or the old dude trying to think of that bitch out like, oh.
Shit, nobody expected that line, nigga. God, she didn't get that script because her face ain't expected either.
Yeah, hell no.
God damn. You seen Ninja Turtles yet?
Ninja Turtles with the new joint?
New joint.
Nah.
Yeah, we went to go see that joint yesterday. That joint fire. Keep it this time.
Okay.
You seen that trailer? Is that real?
What?
Last Friday.
Last Friday joint?
Is that real?
I don't think so.
Yo, seeing that the end of the trailer with the new cinema, the blue, that just it felt like Friday. It just felt like yeah, like it just that was the song like a motherfucker.
It would be good, bro.
That movie was classic. I think that's like one of the first. I'm probably well, but that's probably like one of the first movies I knew, like line for line. Me and my nigga Cheeks used to be in science class just doing the movie. I'm saying, hell yeah, like that's that movie. And like that before I was even smoking too, so I ain't want to even get in the after jokes, nigga. I saw that and Happy before I started smoking.
Oh, okay. Nah,
so I ain't after
for a very long time. Harlem Nights, Coming to America. Them jokes I was quoting before.
Already?
Yeah.
No, you was high, you was quoting.
I was high and quoting. Early. You know what I'm saying?
Like all the movies, my mom was mad strict, so all the movies I didn't. I went through like a year just watching everything. My cousin Jamal came there and watched Scarface.
Yeah.
Then like the next day I went to Child's house, we watched Menace. Then after that, I just went on the tear, just watching shit. I should have caught up. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. You watch most of them with your what age?
What, the Hood movie?
Yeah, like Boys in the Hood and shit like that.
Nah.
No, it's like 4 or 5 of them classics.
It's like this new age corny shit.
But them joints like I like nah. Cause it's funny because I went through my phone and found some movies that me and her gonna watch this week. We gonna watch Do the Right Thing. And I think we're gonna watch NWA. I thought we had.
No, we watched the NWA joint.
Yeah, I thought we already watched it too, but yeah.
We watched a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Boys in the Hood though.
We haven't watched. Yeah.
I think Boys in the Hood is damn near essential. Yeah. I told you I seen Don't Be a Menace before I seen all of them. I seen Don't Be a Menace first.
Before you saw
I did see all the movies they parodied.
Seen the little pots and shit that was in there. Where all that shit came
all
from.
Backwards, nigga. Like, all backwards, nigga. Oh, man. That nigga Trey coming in the crib swinging,
knocking all the little kids out.
Like, so imagine seeing that for the first time. Imagine seeing that in Boys in the Hood for the first time after you seen all that shit. And not the little Asian boy out there.
The little nigga with the dreads that was just smiling and shit caught his ass. Wow, what the fuck you giggling for?
Nigga put a strap on him, nigga. God damn.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, shit. But yeah, what else? Did we say we gonna talk about something before we go to break on? Yeah, that. Oh, dress code, nigga. Talk about some real shit.
Some real shit.
They sophomores. My daughters are sophomores. And it's funny because you told me you was telling me this like 3 or 4 years ago. Like they're growing up. They're growing up to be pretty little girls like that.
Yeah.
So you can't. It like I said it. The whole convo in a nutshell went back to when I heard somebody asking for advice on how to deal with a growing girl. And a mother called in and said, just don't make her feel dirty. And when I heard it, I think I reacted the same way the person on the podcast reacted, like dirty, like that's, how'd you get that? Like what would I do to make my child, huh?
Because she probably had an old rude daddy.
No, but at the same time, when he asked her, like, what do you mean by dirty? I don't do anything to make my daughter feel dirty. It's like, yo, when she wears something that's short, that you think is short, or maybe revealing, don't say, that's too short. That's got to take that off. Like, don't, like the way you say it like hurts.
Yeah.
And so to that makes them feel dirty. And as a man, we don't know that. All we're thinking about is the way that niggas are going to look at you. We're not thinking about the fact that, like you said, like I'm expressing. Yeah. But at the same time, and it goes to the fact that the whole dirty part, I think, goes to the fact that you're punishing the girl. Like, she's taking it as punishment. She's taking it sounds harsh. Don't do that to me. And we're thinking like the nigga. We just think about how men react or whatever. You know what I mean? You're young, you're dressing that way, an older man might try to talk to you, or a young boy thinking it because you dress like that. Because these are the dumb signals that dudes have made up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm about to say something fucked up. Yeah, the dudes have made up. Mm-hmm. You want to cut in?
I was just letting you cook. I was going to let you cook, bro.
No, we throw it out of you. Fucking
I was still looking like, oh, shit. I thought you was going to duck that.
My bad, coach. It took me out for a turn.
Yeah, I thought you was going to duck that. My bad, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, to get how good. But, yeah, man. It's hard. It's hard to say what's right about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there ain't no handbook to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You just want to... I don't want to say you want to like arm them, but you know you gotta adequately prepare them for a cruel world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't like when you say dirty. I imagine somebody be like, take that shit off. You look like a whore. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And which is, you know what I'm saying?
But I think that's the thing. I think we be like, yo, that's
and that's how they take it.
They take it like, take it off.
I just was like, yo, you gotta put something different on.
I think that's too short. Oh no, my thing like you wear no shorts. That's what I said. Yeah. Like, you wear no shorts? Yeah. And that could be the same thing. And like, why? Like, that's how she could determine that, you know what I mean? And I'm not thinking about it. Like, I'm thinking like, I'm actually giving you an option, but I'm really not. I'm asking you to wear no shorts. Like, she hears all that is like, no.
Yeah. Well, you know, with my daughter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Would you say she's from Cleveland?
Cleveland, Ohio, and Lexington, Kentucky. That's my daughter. Because like I said, she's tall. Yeah. So, and it's funny because when she first started playing soccer, she was wearing Southside Diddy shorts. And the bitches was long as fuck. So when my wife stopped working on Saturday, she was out there like, yo, why you got her out there these long ass shorts?
She faster like that. She faster in them.
Well, yeah, so but regular shorts look short on a tall girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I be trying to tell her. But, like I said, she be kind of all over the place with her style. You know what I'm saying? One day she want to dress like the Asians. Next day she want to dress like me. Mm. So it'd be. I mean, you know, I think you just gotta let them grow, let them know you love them. You know what I'm saying? Mm. That's all you can do for real. Mm. Like you can't control what they wear. Cause you remember growing up, girls would leave out the house in motherfucking baggy sweatpants, get on the school bus and stuff all that shit in their bag to stuff it all in their locker while they run around here in some itty bitty shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you just gotta let them live, let them know you love them, bro. I think that's all you can do with these young ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because,
same thing with sons too.
Yeah,
same thing with sons too.
Yeah. You definitely, probably even more so with them little niggas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling love.
Yeah.
Have you angry and aggressive.
But I mean, I guess I was hanging with younger niggas. But you know what I mean? Us playing football, whatever, hanging with younger niggas. We do see that these niggas show love a lot more.
Hanging with us.
Yeah, that's being around young niggas more than we thought.
The usual.
But I think they show love or they speak about love a lot more than we did. And I don't know what it could be just the same thing going on, but we didn't use those words.
Right.
Like I showed you the same type of action, you know, I love you or whatever, but these niggas actually saying like I love you type shit. Mm-hmm. So I think that's I think maybe they are about processing emotions. And I guess this is
You think that go with this just being a softer generation?
I knew that was coming.
I mean real nigga shit. I think they come with being
I say yes and no because of our depiction of what being hard is or what being soft is. Like to be able to process your emotions correctly was soft back in the day. Mm-hmm. And look where it got us. You see what I'm saying?
Hard ass old niggas calling these young niggas soft.
Yeah, like who? Nigga, that's incorrect. That's incorrect as fuck.
Nah, but cause we soft now.
Who, us?
Yeah.
Man?
As old hard niggas, we all soft now. So I don't think it's just
like
this generation. I think they just put estrogen in the water, but that's my whole other conspiracy theory. Yeah, my conspiracy theory is they fucking with you know what I'm saying? On my Tyrone, clone Tyrone shit, you know what I'm saying? Who killed Roger Tyrone? And who killed Tyrone Rabbit out this motherfucker? And you know what I mean? So, like I said, I think they just fucking with everything. That's why this generation is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to the point. I mean, where every generation is gonna be different because they all gonna be doing something like that. The whole job of the government is to keep the people in line, so to say, doing what nobody can't complain about.
That's another thing we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? The machine versus the engineer. That was how I phrased it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he kept saying, everybody want to blame the white man. We want to blame the white man. I was like, no. The engineer has done his job. He built the machine. He got the fuck out the way. We still mad at that. That's where I be like, yo, we still mad at the engineer. He ain't got nothing to do with this part. I'm mad at us for jumping in the machine, repeatedly jumping on this motherfucking treadmill, keeping it going when we need to burn this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, no, I ain't burn it down. I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be like, yo, individual success is not success on the whole for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the confusing part. That's why niggas need to read that shit so that you know how they're attacking. They put the young versus the old, the light skin versus the dark skin, the house versus the field. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can see all that
the
shit
male
now.
versus the female. It's the
and
child
all the shit
support
you can see now.
It's all real relevant. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like, yo, we just gotta fight we gotta fight a different fight. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be like, yo, we getting money now. Because all you getting is day money. And then they taxing you every which way.
And
You know
it's
what I'm
you getting that money. It's not we get money. It's not
You know
we
what I'm
get
saying?
more money. It's like a couple of us are getting more money. Now that's a different statement. We getting more money and a couple of us getting money. It's a complete.
And that shit ain't trickling down.
It ain't. It ain't trickling. It ain't trickling down from them. It ain't trickling down from us.
Right.
Like that don't.
You know what I mean?
But as long as
Like they said,
good,
what the average black dollar moves around once or twice in the neighborhood, whereas the other shit like 15, 16 times or whatever the fuck.
Take days.
In days, yeah.
Take minutes or something.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like that
And
shit.
and I mean, I think I jumped in when I did hear that part. It's like you're tired of hearing. Cause I think he was like, we have the blueprint. We know what it is.
Yeah.
And I think you said like, but we don't. Like all of us don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like too many of
a lot
us
of niggas
don't.
that are lost to the fact.
Most of
You know
them.
what I'm saying?
And it's funny because it's like kind of talking to one. Nigga, like,
You know what I'm saying? But you know, so like I said, we got on a whole lot with the unplugging from the Matrix type shit. And, you know, how you unplug a nigga from the Matrix when he holding on tight.
the core type shit. Yeah, holding the joint in.
Yeah, he holding it to himself and shit. Like, no, don't unplug me. I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
And you, like I said, you take that approach. Are you taking a hurry approach or are you going to try to.
Shout out to Harry.
No child left behind this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes you pass a goddamn, and I brought up the Black Panther joint. Like it's always one of us that'll flip for a few extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? Or an extra piece of corn or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be cautious of that, cause everybody not gonna be able to come with us. Like Harry said. Shout out to Harry. A lot of you niggas ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
$20 bill now.
Did they really come out with that? I ain't seen one yet.
Not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Not bad.
I know they put Maya Angelou that on the quarter or
Did
whatever
they?
that was. Yeah, they did give her a quarter. But was it her or was it just?
Another season, boy.
Yeah,
Situation.
I mean, you know, it looked like it'd be motherfucking.
Lizzo.
No, it was Lizzo. It was like motherfucking goddamn. Look, like could have been
Oh
Coin
no,
Lorraine.
we never talked about Lizzo.
Could have been Coin Lorraine. No, we didn't talk to motherfucking Lizzo. That shit, yeah, right. So on the Lizzo shit, right?
Day one was crazy though.
Yeah.
Cause everybody was coming for Lizzo like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
you
yeah.
terrible,
Yeah.
you terrible.
Yeah.
Like, how you treat them like that? How you fat shaming people?
she-
Making it blah blah. And then day two is like, oh y'all got a bad supervisor?
Yeah, y'all got a
Everybody got that.
hypocrite supervisor and shit. Y'all motherfucking.
Y'all not doing your job correctly and you manage your supervisor? Like that's one thing when I got a business, I was like, yo, you don't do your job, your supervisor. If you don't do your job, you don't like doing your job, you gonna say you got a bad supervisor.
Yeah.
That nigga got a bad employee. What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta stay on your ass because you don't do the right shit. You be late. You be motherfucking long lunch break.
All that shit sound like to me,
You
dog.
late, long lunch break.
That's all
You
that
out
Lizzo
here
shit sound like to
sleeping
me,
on
bro.
the job and shit. You right here fucking other employees and shit. Y'all niggas motherfucking. Nah, but they say it's a lot of weird shit that did go on though. But like them having to touch strippers and all that kind of shit. I don't know. I said it's just.
Yeah, like y'all going out and then she holding her job over y'all head while y'all out,
you know what I'm
making you
saying?
do shit.
Making you do some shit or you gonna lose your job and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But not, and then at one point it was like the girl Lizzo was like, yo, you gaining too much weight or whatever, or you need to watch your weight type shit.
Yeah.
And people were like, yeah, nigga, you're model, like that's a standard for what I do. Like I understand it's a larger standard, but you're surpassing that standard, my nigga. Like, I already, and if you look at the shows, it's like, she already got somebody that's at that large size. Like, the girls be different.
Yeah, she got,
You know, so the large girls already, that spot's already, I need you in the lightweight heavy category. I ain't got the heavyweight category to take care of.
I need you light heavies.
Yeah, that's the serious they have and I guess it go back to the generation of being soft for women. Y'all just complain about regular shit. Yeah. Like regular shit and then be mad when we don't give a fuck. Because last time I gave a fuck, I said y'all wasting my time.
Love to waste your time. Love to waste your time, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Lizzo all your fashion.
Like, ain't you the queen of this shit though? What the fuck?
Oh shit. But yeah, we back.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you have something else?
Nah.
Okay.
Just these literal and shit.
If you didn't know, the name's Rhyme Book. Book like a book of rhymes. And I'm trying to write a few verses with the MCs I know. Pull up for the 16 dropping soon.
But yeah, like you said, man, we or at least the name was performing like twice a month for like damn near 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
2 years. So that's I guess the yin and the yang, like we could have did a lot more with that, because like with Baja, we could have did a lot more, bro. Like if we could have actively went up to the other bar and made sure motherfuckers came down, like we'd have put more effort into that instead of just trying to get our people to come to. We spend more effort. I know I spend more effort on trying to get people to come to the club instead of trying to move the people that are at the club to where we at. Like that makes more sense.
I would tell it that would be my advice to any young artist now. Forget your friends.
Facts.
Fuck them. And not fuck them in a negative way, but fuck them like if they're going to show up, they're going to show up. If not, fuck them.
Yeah.
Don't concentrate on them.
That's true. Yeah.
Just a reminder, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday, though. NahmTalmBout. Now back to the show.
And I guess you realize that the more shows you go to, like you be expecting these niggas, these not top tier, but these on niggas, to have great show presence. Like, yo, why y'all like this nigga? You get to that shit like, yo, why this is bad compared to like my nigga from back home that just be putting in work type shit. Like that shit, yeah. That shit be. I love shows. I really want to start going to more shows, bro.
Hey, man,
like so much, man.
I am too. You know what I'm saying?
That's just a simple joy. Already because you love music so fucking much. But then, and then depending on who it is, gosh. Well, yeah, we back. We talking some music because over the last 2 weeks, both of us have been to 2 shows.
Right.
Last night I went to a show. Hip Hop turning 50. So it was at the Lincoln Theater in DC. So the first ad I seen was for Odyssey. That's a rapper out of PG County. Okay. As a matter of fact. And he performs a lot with a live band. So like I'm really interested in that. And it's funny because when you hear the music, you can tell that his songs are live instruments, whatever.
Niggas back there struggle.
Yeah. This ain't no, yeah. So really anticipating seeing him. When I clicked on the flyer, I seen that Nonchalant was gonna be there. I like, that ain't bad. And then I seen another nigga from DC named IDA, something like that, ADE. Another nigga I listen to also though. You know what I mean? So I was expecting just to see them 3 niggas when I got there. Like, that's what the flyer said. Mm-hmm. So first part, I get there, it's a show. It's at the Lincoln Theater. I've never been there before. I didn't realize, this is a sitting down situation? I don't like this already. I don't want to stand, nigga. I don't want to sit down these little seats like this. Look at down. So I ain't like that. Long story short, it was a long ass event. It's like 20 niggas rapping. Like 20 different people I don't know. Yeah. It was people from back in the day, because at one time somebody the ambassador for hip hop, like the U.S. ambassador for hip hop was there. She just freestyled for some odd reason. But I heard her on a podcast. Freestyle? Yeah. Well, I hope so. That's a whole other conversation.
But I heard I love my brother. They start buzzing the Turk this shit. God damn.
That's one thing I can say did not happen. That's pretty dope. One of that dumb shit.
It was some stripper shit happening at these joints.
Alright, let me get through this bullshit first then. So it was like 20 artists, so I didn't expect that. Like I came to see 3 niggas. So it was like 20 random artists, a couple of them from back in the day, because the lady came out and said, yeah, this was the first artist that ever get a record out of DMV. So it's a lot of old cats, you know what I mean? So I did like that. Like, that would look like I could do that type shit going on.
Right.
I didn't like any of them. Like, none of them were like, oh, he's dope. None of that shit, none of their stage presence was like separated from separated. Yeah, none of that. The girls, I think like maybe 4 or 5 different female acts went up. They were better. Like one girl definitely controlled it. Another girl named O Slice, she went over to Lauryn Hill beat, and she did her thing. She reminded me of Flage. Yeah, she definitely reminded me of her, but she did her thing. The woman had the better one. So anyway, then Nonchalant goes up. I'm thinking like I don't know any other Nonchalant songs.
5 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I knew. That's what I knew. So she did about 5 different songs. She did a song that she said after Nonchalant came out, Tupac wanted to holler at her, not holler at her, but wanted to do some work with her, whatever. And then she got a feature with KRS-One. So she did the feature song she did with KRS-One. She working with these new girls. She did that song. She did her verse on that, and then she did 5 o'clock in the morning. And she was saying the dudes that rap on that, this was the first time they performed all together in 20 years. So that was a thing. You know what I mean? So then the second nigga I told you, IDA, he came out, he performed with the live band. He only did like 3 songs. And then the nigga, mind you, after Nonchalant left, per act after her, maybe 20 of like people just leaving like random, like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, yo, did they not know? Who'd y'all come to see? Like I'm thinking all that shit, like who? Did I miss this nigga? Like is he not big as I think he is? Like all these thoughts are going in my head, you know what I mean? You know, all these thoughts going in my head. So then I see they go to break. They bring the joint up and you see the band. So it's down to 3 acts. It's some dude I never heard Substantial. He had a song, you know what I mean, called Salt and Pepper.
Talk about the beat?
Yeah, so I did kind of fuck with that, but I couldn't really hear it that well because of the speaker situation, you know what I mean? So I did hear the hook, which is, I guess, what happens at these big venues type shit. Yeah. Anyway, so when Odyssey came on, this nigga did 2 songs. He said, yeah, got time for one more song? Oh, we don't? All right, beats. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Seriously? Because the show supposed to be over at 11. Yeah. It's 11:38. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, 2 fucking songs? And I've missed him. My cousin RJ put me on to him, and every time he came, he performed. RJ hit me like, "You trying to go?" And I missed the last 2 joints, so I made sure I was going to the show. So I was like dumb hype, like I'm really a fan of this nigga. Sour taste, my nigga, like very sour taste. Like it was a bad show, all of them, and then your joint was another thing. Random, my bad, because yours would be kind of different. So when it's somebody that's not really on. Like somebody you're just a fan of. Or like I said, my niggas back home, just niggas I know their catalog, whatever. Going to a show and not knowing what they're going to perform is kind of weird. Because like, you know, with the 50 joint, you know the hits. You know you're going to know some shit, you know what I mean? With this joint, I'm like, I wonder what song you're going to play. Because he got like 8 CDs that I like. I don't know which one of those are he considered a single. Because that was just something I thought about while I was sitting there waiting to come up also. But yeah, that was last night. Man. Free. So, why complain that type shit? Can't really complain. Like I said, the Nonchalant show was worth the price of admission.
You know what I'm saying? For her one song.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, shit. The joint I went to last Tuesday, the goddamn Snoop Dogg, with the West Coast OGs. What I said was Snoop Dogg, Wiz, Too Short, and motherfucking Warren G.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Warren was first.
Okay.
He came out and did the goddamn,
Regulators or?
No, he definitely did Regulators.
Okay. What was his single?
What was you mean? What was
Warren G's single. What song?
This DJ be Warren G.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So he, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Too Short. I had to warn my mother. But it still wasn't warning enough for her. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga was like, who in this motherfucker like getting their dick sucked? You like getting your dick sucked? You want your dick sucked? You need your dick sucked, don't you? You look like you need your dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? We all want our dick sucked. Ladies, we want our dick sucked. Shit like that. I'm like, yeah, that's how he started the shit.
No dick drop.
And he's like, what's too, I mean, you know who I am? I mean, this motherfucker is Too Short. What's my favorite word? Bitch! Like, he gotta say it like, he dropped the joint, you know what I'm saying? And then, all his music, and then his music and shit. That's just how that's how he did everything. That's how the nigga did everything, dog. The nigga did everything real
bold. Stop the cuss for a little while.
And then hit you with some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit. And then goddamn, Then Wiz came up, and Snoop, and then they did they shit that they had together and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So Wiz, does he do a lot of his his catalog? Does he do a lot of his old mixtape shit or more of his?
More of his
Big singles?
big singles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like my favorite joint he did was on my level. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. That's something, you know what I'm saying? They might get hype joints. And
Yeah,
it ain't
yeah.
even get hype joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
And a smoker, I guess because I'm a smoker, it's
Yeah.
like hype for getting high and shit, right?
That's funny.
Like,
Smoke song get you hype.
Yeah, it's a hype smoke song though, so you gotta lay back at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that joint. Then you did the motherfucking the little Paul Walker joint. You know, and Snoop did all his motherfucking. He did like folk songs he had with Pharrell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He did the goddamn the little Duval joint, the Smile, bitch. He did his verse on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Then like I said, after that, then Wiz came back out and they did that shit that they had together.
Oh, Young Riding Free?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
they did
my
that
shit.
But that joint was legit. And then
They've been popping for a minute. I think I was a rich when that song came out.
Nah, that was a good show. Like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that, but the other joint was better for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just regular hot, you know what I'm saying? And the Bama made me, I had to try to sneak a pint of liquor in, you know what I'm saying? For myself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because that's what I was going to sip on through the evening. To the head and shit. Because I had got a bottle for everybody. We knocked that shit on the way in. But I had a little jump for myself. And then the nigga caught me with the motherfucker. And I was like, man, but I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? Just let me get it on here, man. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't let me get it. I had to knock that down real quick. Stand in line.
So they don't make no fuss about it. Just make
Just you throw it away, or I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll knock that joint real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I split that. You know what I'm saying? I drunk most of it. You know what I'm saying? That's when that joint fucked up. So I was more on a drunk. But then for the 50 Cent joint, you know what I'm saying? For that joint, I had some shrooms. I had put the shit in a water bottle and tucked it in my pants. So now I had a whole water bottle of Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? In that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I had everybody around me lit. You know what I'm saying? And I had my Lucky 7 J's with me. You know what I'm saying?
Lucky 7 J's.
Yeah, my Lucky 7 J's in that joint.
You got like an eyeglass, sunglass holder?
Yeah, like a sunglass holder joint. I just have them all in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? My Lucky 7 J's and shit. And then I'd bring a couple papers just in case them 7 get smoked the roaches and I need one more. I can bust them joints open. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm dancing so hard, I dropped 2 of them motherfuckers. No, I'm on the grass. I don't know where it's at. It's dark. Can't find it. Fuck. Goddamn. Now a motherfucker walked by. Somebody stepped on it. We dancing. Still dancing. Stepping on it. Jump. 2 days. There's 2 days in the grass. Just hold. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
But yeah. So I was shroomed out, right? So I was literally on an emotional roller coaster. I ain't know. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? This joint 50. You know what I'm saying?
So who said that shit off?
Who set that off? Jeremiah. And he got more hits than you think.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? He got more hits than you think.
So that's funny. So do you just do the hooks or he got hits himself?
No, he got some hits himself.
Okay.
I ain't got time for that. I forgot the goddamn song and shit. But now he got some joints where you be like, oh shit, oh he sing that.
Yeah,
it was a couple joints where I was like, oh shit, he sing that. I thought it was like Mario or
okay.
Marion or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was a period
But it's
where
him.
all of them sounded
Yeah,
like
all of them sounded alike, right?
Okay.
So he was like, oh shit, he did that shit. Yeah, you know, that's who did that. All right, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So Jeremiah set it off.
Yeah.
And
He set it
both
off.
of these were Jiffy Lube, or one was Jiffy, one was Wolf?
Nah, both of them was Jiffy Lube.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So we be on the lawn turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like I said, the joint, it was him. Then, who else was it? I think it was just him, Buster, and 50.
So Buster was next?
Yeah, Buster was next. You know, Buster do what Buster do. You know what I'm saying? He be entertaining as hell. You know what I'm
His
saying?
interviews, you been seeing any of his interview clips here lately?
No.
Them shits is good. Him and Jeff Teague, man, they out here killing with these little interview clips.
Yeah,
damn.
but nah, Buster, man. Like I said, him and Spliff,
Spliff,
them
yeah.
2 motherfuckers together.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they funny. You know what I'm saying? They are good. They
They enjoy themselves.
Yeah,
They enjoy
they be
themselves.
out there. You see they having fun. You see they really genuinely fuck with each other.
That shit trickles down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see they genuinely fuck with each other. What you mean? Oh, through
The joy. The joy that you see them having a bad trickle down to you.
yeah. We all having fun and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so they having fun and shit. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, this nigga, they take a big ass, long ass break. You know what I'm saying?
Between
Right
both of them, or just between 50 and
between everybody. Between everybody was a break. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga Jeremiah, motherfucking, the nigga had the little strippers with him. He had one little get high, baby, roll out. That song.
Yeah.
Get high, baby, roll up. Something, smoke down. Oh, what the fuck is that song? But yeah, man, I can't.
It's funny because I will tell you find it, but I ain't gonna clean this shit up. I ain't gonna look. I'm gonna forget all about it. I can do all this shit or whatever to remind myself. That ain't gonna matter. You can see me do that dumb shit in the episode. That's it, man.
But yeah, I can't quote what he said. But you know what I'm saying? He got a couple. He got like 4 or 5 little bangers. Like, oh shit, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying?
That be the fire shit about shows though.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, like I said, you know, they ain't take a break. You know what I'm saying? Then the bus came on and shit. Like it was like I was so, man. It was the most fun for me, cause it was like I seen a bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas I knew. A lot of niggas I ain't seen in motherfucking 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? This nigga came up to me. He was like, nigga, this nigga too short, man. I ain't seen you in motherfucking about like 15, 20 years. I was like, man, word is bond. I ain't seen you in a minute, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We dap. He was like, nigga, you still the same. You out here getting high, drunk, nigga. He say, man, you need to do the same shit. He's like, you still the same nigga. I be like, man, look, bro, I can't even. He's like, man, you know, I was talking to somebody the other day about you. About, you know what I'm saying, how motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, how you was always a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was always the same dude, right? You know what I'm saying? I like, bro, I don't know how to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, but you know, I like to say it was all of us though. Cause I was like, yeah, nigga, you shit, the same shit with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he like, yeah, man. I was like, yo, it's the area we grew up in. You know what I'm saying? The area we grew up in, we was experienced a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, we had a lot of hoes, you know what I'm saying, that we all shared and shit, even though we wasn't in the same little circle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We just all was living the same life. It was just, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was just, you know, from a different perspective, really. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was struggling. Everybody was enjoying life. We was all having fun. We was all fucked up.
Enjoying and not really knowing that you're struggling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying not knowing we in poverty. You know what I'm saying? But we making the best of everything. You know what I'm saying? All we needed was a football half the time, a little basketball. We was gonna be at the court all day. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna be out playing football out back all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We playing tackle all day. Niggas is out there, John, bloody nose and shit. Just motherfucking plug that shit up and get back to playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know he got a concussion. You need hitting heads. We ain't even got equipment on you hitting heads with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So we say that shit, and then, you know what I'm saying? I like the spot, we was like right on the motherfucking, right on the motherfucking, like,
by the aisle?
Right in by the aisles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like looking at the stage, shit was a little aisle joint right here. So everybody was walking by, they could see you and shit, like, versus you being off in the middle. Spot, yeah. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, this the fire spot, you did. You know what I'm saying? So everybody see that, know me, see me, be like, oh shit, show us, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of that and shit. And then like the spot we was at, you know, it rained the night before and shit, so motherfuckers was like slipping, trying to walk by. So I done caught a couple motherfuckers. I done I seen this one chick, shorty was mad at me because she was like, you act like you know everybody. I'm like, yo, a lot of the people I did know. Second of all, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm partying. I see some shit happen. I say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the chick, she slid into the picture like, woo. She slid like, woo, and then stopped like, I was like, oh shit, I know. Black girl magic. She like, I said, black girl magic. I got you, girl. I see you. That shit was angelic in the motherfucker. Yeah. This motherfucker. You act like you know her. I'm like, nah, girl, just motherfucking, like, everybody was busting their ass. You see that shit? Everybody was busting their ass. Like, I seen 3 white people bust their ass in the same spot. She slid through that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was impressive. I just had to let her know, I seen that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going down by yourself. That shit was legit. You know what I'm saying? I seen you. You know what I mean? So that shit happened. And then, like I said, the shrooms kicked in, nigga.
So the shrooms kicked in during Buster or during 50 or
No, the shrooms kicked in on the way there. You know what I'm saying? I had a motherfucking cabinet still, nigga, and I was just sitting in the car. You know what I'm saying? We had put the windows down and shit, and it's already hot. So I'm like, whoo, I'm sweating. And then I'm chilling. And then I'm sweating. And then I'm chilling. And then I'm giggling about all the shit. I'm like, oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So then we get there, and I'm like, we find the seats, you know what I'm saying? I had hit shorty, I'm like, yo, we on our way there, we walking up now, where y'all at? Mm-hmm. This nigga respond with, you can wait till you see what I'm wearing. Wait till you see what I'm wearing. We all, and she said some of it wild ass shit, but it was nothing pertaining to
my question.
Yeah, right? So me and Anna found the little spot where we was sitting at, and we just sat there like, fuck it, this good for me, shit, goddamn, we right here. Because we was close to the stage, I mean, you know, not like on, you know, for the lawn, it was close. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. And then, you know, so we sitting there chilling and shit. Like I said, we was right at the jump, you know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling, and then she come over and she like, me. I was like, yo, I'm too high. I'm so fucking high. I want to tell her. Fuck out my ear. Fuck out my ear. You just like, yo, you killing my motherfucking. Like, yo, so I ate some more. You know what I'm saying? So I ate some more of them joints. And then it was like, shit, nigga, I was on one so bad. And then, like I said, before I know it, you know what I'm saying? I'm dancing to take you to the candy shop. Look at that. This nigga 50 had me doing all the emotions. Nigga, I laughed, I cried, I wanted to fight, I cried, I got damn, you know what I'm saying? I tried to hump this shit out of
him. What song made you want to fight?
He did the motherfucking, what up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, the? What up, gangsta? I see I'm walking around like, man. So I was going ham on that joint, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, walking around like you got it. That's what my chest, let us send me over. That's what my chest, try not to say that. Man, look, so I'm going in, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't play that G. He did that one. We don't play that G. We don't play it, right?
You said the first day of
yeah. So they go through all that shit, right? So I'm like, yeah, we don't play G. We don't play G. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through everything, right? You know what I'm saying? Then this nigga here, many men, many men, will stop on me.
You know, like, that's what she did.
Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me.
Got you going.
Crying and shit. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on me. Right? And then this other fucking, what's the other joint? It was, oh man, it was some other joint. I had humped the shit out of her and shit at the joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving the shit out of her. She busting that run off. She like, I had to go to the bathroom. I had pee down my leg. I was like, nah, it wasn't pee, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't pee, nigga, right? So you know what I'm saying? And then like when she leave me, like they played what's the other 50 joint that he be loving up on the chick song and shit. It was like, when I was your best friend.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm saying? So we was dancing and that shit. Like, bro, that shit was motherfucking, it was legit. It was fun as shit. But like I said, everything he played was a hit. You like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Another one. Yeah. Like, you couldn't sit down the whole time. Because you're like, oh shit, this is my shit. Oh, it's another. Oh, this is my shit. Like, everything he played, bro. It was like, yo, this nigga, 50 the greatest, dog. This nigga, everything he played was a hit.
Yeah, a hit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a hit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, top something. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 hit.
Yeah.
All of them. You know what I'm saying? This shit was crazy. Like, yo, this nigga ain't got nothing but hits. I didn't sit down the whole time. I'm dancing.
Any features? Is Dolo?
Yeah, he was Dolo. You know what I'm saying? He was Dolo. Wasn't nobody. I think somebody did come out. But I was so, like I said, I was so motherfucking in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it wasn't nobody. Nah, it wasn't nobody.
Just some strippers?
Yeah, just some strippers. It was the strippers on the poles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What was that for? Candy shop? What was that for?
The strippers on the pole for the, and you wanted like a nympho, tenfold, I can't remember the motherfucking, like I can only visualize it right now. I can visualize that shit. But you know what I'm saying? The shit like, you know what I'm saying? The shit was good, man. It was a great, it was like the best one I went to. Okay. And I think it's because of the shrooms. I'm pretty sure it's because of the shrooms and shit. Something had to have them at every joint I go to.
But like I said, nostalgia of it also though. Man.
Yeah. Like, yo, this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Songs that came out doing her. Like, it was dope, like, when we went to the Masters of the Mic.
Right.
Like, granted, they did come out doing our era, but them weren't really, they weren't really our tapes, you know what I mean? Yeah. But 50, like, you anticipating it coming out?
For his whole career,
yeah. Like all
I've
that
been
shit,
there since the beginning.
Yeah, that part, yeah. And like I said, them being hits, too. Like, Because it's funny, like, when you go to some people's shows, and they do their single, they got on your nerves, it still sounds so good right now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Busta submitted, like, even with Busta shit, nigga, motherfucking, might be the fastest rapper alive. This nigga did about 4 or 5 of them joints, you know what I'm saying? The fastest rapper verses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
That shit was like, you know, he played some old school shit, some of the leaders of the new school shit he used to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It was legit, bro.
Okay.
It was legit.
Friday night, I raced down to Richmond because they had Friday was actually the birthday of hip hop or whatever, you know what I mean? So we had a show down in Richmond, RVA Rappers Delight, and it was radio, and it was an RVA Elite situation. Mm-hmm. They put it on with Mike Street, who's one of the DJs that been on the radio, like, you know, so you know they run the scene type shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. So and he had performed. He had Reperton, who I've never done music with him. I've done music on his beats before, and I've been following him. He's been making some moves like Cali, Phoenix, that type of moves. Because I'm real big on where you performing that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just how many songs you got, whatever that performance. Because I want people to do the whole thing. Because everybody can rap. A lot of niggas can make songs, but to be able to perform. Anyway, other dude named Kane. I just started learning about him all through RVA Elite also. You know what I mean? Noah O.
Got that little camp shit.
No, RVA Rap Elite is just is radio's imprint, and they got weekly shows and they put on events. But they're real big on the craft of hip hop. Like they have battles, they have everybody come through and drop a verse on this beat. We gonna pick who got the best week. You get a belt, you get a hoodie, all that type of shit. So it's more of a competition. So it's really like about the craft. And he's really big on that, you know what I mean? About making y'all better MCs. You know, like he's really big on that. Yeah. So for that, that's what made this show so fire also, because that's what you're expecting when you go here. Like some MC. You're not really expecting just to see just an alright show. You know what I mean? Even though it's what some people consider local rappers, you're still expecting top tier shit. You know what I mean? When you come to this type of events or whatever. So he performed. Noah O performed, who's been doing a lot of shit. He was on Sway in the morning, like, cause he was putting that clip up a lot, warming up for this or whatever. And then Nick F was the headliner. I only caught the last three. I missed Eppy110 and I missed Kane. And it's funny, cause I never seen Kane before, so I really wanted to see him, cause he got mad breath control when he's like on his songs with us. I really wanted to see
him.
He's
a speed rapper?
No, he's not a speed rapper, but he's like. He doesn't rap slow, but everything's so fucking crisp and clean. Right. So I would love to see that. And you can hear, you've done music, so you know you can hear when somebody came in right here at the end. And you can hear somebody that went through that.
They could one breath.
Yeah, so I wanted to see that in action type shit, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of mad about that, because as soon as I walked in, he was walking out, you know what I mean? So like I said, I walked in a radio joint, then I called Noah joint, and Noah did a song, cause I don't know if it's a mixtape or just one single with this dude named Big O from Northside. And that shit just went. Cause like it's like songs, I know radio catalog like a motherfucker, and I know Nick catalog like a motherfucker. And I know Noah's a little bit. So his joint, I didn't really know which one was gonna fuck. When I was telling you that going to these shows, you don't know what they consider their singles. So you don't know what song they're gonna do. So that was kind of interesting also. But it was so fun to be a part of that. Like, to get to see that shit. And like I said, Nick and radio, like I'm actually like, I don't mind using the word, like I'm actually fans of these dudes. And to be able to know them also, because Nick, like I said, Nick F went to school with Jamal. Like, okay. So I heard about Nick being this dude that my brother thought was dumb nice. Right. 2 years after I just started rapping, and I think my brother's the nicest thing I've ever heard. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I know about Nick. Yeah. I go to school with the dude who knows he's doing music, and he went to school with Nick, so I heard about him again. He's on 106 & Park. He was on there. He did the 7 weeks. Did that shit with him. So I mean, all that shit. So I've been following that entire time. Like I said, then I bumped into radio because they was in the same camp type shit. So just to see all that shit, not come to a culmination or whatever, but just see all that shit right there or whatever. Yeah. The mayor was there. Yeah, and that too. You know what I mean? And the mayor was there, and he made it officially Hip Hop Day or whatever. He had the plaque or whatever. It was fine. I told my mom, I was like, yeah, the mayor was there. She was like, I'm like, yo, I ain't feel like that about that man. You know? Yeah. But yeah, that was just, it was definitely an experience, man. And like, and Nick is like, if you know hip hop or whatever, because there's certain pockets of Richmond like where you might not know Nick, or I might not know what's hot in that pocket. Yeah. But a lot of niggas know about Nick. Yeah. So to see all these people in here jumping around for this dude music that you think is hot, you know, a lot of times you might think the person's hot. That don't mean everybody else do too. Right. But like niggas just jumping around like this is, like that shit was just so fire, like so fucking fire, bro. Yeah, I just fucking enjoyed it, man. It was just so random to the next day go see a show and it's like almost the exact opposite with quote unquote people that are mainstream. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you just seeing the craft of these motherfuckers. Because I'm real big on seeing niggas perform over their tracks is like the most frustrating thing in the world to me, dog. Yeah. And that all these niggas had instrumentals in the hook. Yeah. Like that's what I'm used to. You know what I mean? Like that. So just and I don't know, man. It was just I'd rather just go ahead and just continue bigging up the RVA rappers delight type shit. That shit was it was good, man. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, he reached out to us like, yo, we want to start covering their events or whatever.
Want us to start covering?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can talk off and figure out how to get it done, whether it was just a a weekly call in. We just checking on what y'all got going on down there type shit. And then when we can get to events, we'll do a little more, whatever. But we start off with that type shit. You know what I mean? But we'll figure something out. Like I said, I told him, I was like, yeah, my Deuce, he was battling also, so he'll be interested in that shit also. Yeah. But yeah, that was hip hop. That's how I brought in 50 years of hip hop, man.
50 years.
2 shows back to back, baby.
So,
yeah.
With that being said,
Uh-huh.
you know, like I said, we brought that in. So New York, you know, they call themselves the Mecca of hip hop. They dropped their 50.
You disagree?
Complex. What? The
Would it
New
be
York
the
the
Mecca
Mecca?
of hip hop?
No, definitely.
Okay. Basketball too?
Because the Peach Basket was made in Indiana or some shit, right? So how do you become the Mecca? It was invented somewhere else.
I thought basketball made in Canada or some shit.
Well,
They spent for Canada or some shit?
yeah, he from Canada, but I
Okay.
think he was like in Indiana when the game invented or something. Peach Barn shit or whatever. Maybe I'm just
Mixing stories together at this age?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all this shit about the
lined up perfectly.
I'm mixing basketball with Larry Bird's story and shit. I don't fucking know.
You see the red truck in the story, don't you?
Yeah, I see the fucking barn and shit with the basketball.
That's what makes me think it might be Larry Bird because he got the tractor right here.
Yeah, it's a tractor and shit with the motherfucking barn and shit. Goddamn, the little peach basket up there.
Yeah, your memory of the story is the tractor that fucked everything up.
Like, no, you're right. It might not be Canada because I'm thinking,
Oh, no snap, nigga.
right.
Niggas stereotype relation.
Yeah, no bullshit, right? All right, anyway, so, 50's greatest New York rappers.
Okay.
They say of all time, which really fucked me up with this list.
Yeah, because, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Because of the names, because when you put all time, doesn't exclude a lot of these young niggas.
It should.
As harsh as it might sound,
Yeah.
you got to exclude a lot of these young niggas because they just ain't put in the work to be considered all time.
Anybody under 5 years in.
No, that's why I said some.
All time.
No, because there's some niggas that's
5 years in that you think it would be on the all time list?
weird analogy. In basketball, LeBron's 3rd year, you can make him top 75.
I guess. Whatever. Alright, so I have New York's top 50. I got New York's top.
Okay.
When you want to talk basketball, I got a basketball list for your ass too. But alright, New York's top 50 rappers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This shit said all time. But like I said, I have them and I have an old middle list of about 20 niggas.
God damn.
Yeah. See what I'm
It's a lot
saying?
of rappers.
It's a lot of niggas from New York, I guess it's because it's the Mecca, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so where you want me to start from the bottom? I'm not going to do your shit and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. So
We're not doing all 50, are we?
I mean, we can speed through. You know what I'm saying? 50 is Ice Spice.
I don't want to do this no more.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
we should do it up on the top.
You know what I'm saying? You should
Yeah,
get up
go
a
for the
little
top so I can get madder as it goes on.
Also, you get mad at all right. So number 1, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, Big. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, Nas. Number 4, Rakim.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 5, LL. 6, 50. You know what I'm saying? 7, Nicki Minaj.
It's kind of high.
Kind of high. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you follow that with motherfucking 8 being DMX. 9 being Buster. 10 being KRS-One. 11 being Prodigy. 12 being Little Kim.
Nicki could have been over. Ooh, that's rude. Nicki could have been over Prodigy,
You know what I'm saying?
but I feel like Prodigy is too high too.
But Nicki
that's
got to be
ridiculous.
under Kim for me. I
Yeah.
don't care.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, alright, so 13, Ghostface. 14,
He the first Wu member?
yep. Yep.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? 14, MF Doom. You know what I'm saying? 15, Pun, which I think got to move
Alright.
up. Yeah, he got to move up. He definitely in front of Nicki. So I don't know how that happened. Goddamn. 16, Jada.
Kiss?
Yeah.
He should be higher. Just
He
off the
should
quality. Just off the top 5 Dead or Alive.
Dead
Nicki
or
told
Alive,
me,
and that's just off one LP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 17, Cameron. You know what I'm saying? I think he about where he supposed to be. 18, Yasin Bey. You know what I'm saying? AKA. You know what I'm
He should
saying?
be over Cameron just because I did like this.
Just because he a better rapper.
Yeah, if I did like this with you, I think somebody should be over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn 19, Big Daddy. 20, Slick. 21, Meth. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga from that nigga, ain't that from Britain?
Slick Rick. Yeah, right. Old English, him and Dave the Dope Fiend and shit. 22, Chuck D. 23, Run. 24, Q-Tip. 25, Cardi B. 26 Raekwon. 27 Pop Smoke.
Man, that's the one I saw.
Right.
It should be on the other list we're gonna do afterwards. But go ahead.
Right. 28 Mace. 29 Big L. 30 Cool G Rap. 31 Fat Joe. 2 Fabulous. 33 Jizza.
Jizza?
Yeah.
Oh, you already said Method Man. And Raekwon.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's about right. That's about right.
Raekwon was 26, Meth was 21. Ghost was 13.
Everybody else said that.
Yeah. ODB, Foxy Brown 34. ODB, he 35.
I ain't got time to be rude.
Cool Keith, Ja Rule, MC Light, Nori, Cool Mo D, ASAP Rocky, Sean Price. Rest in peace. Melly Mel 43.
That's what I just said.
Melly Mel 43, right? Melly Mel 43. Grand Poobah. You know what I'm saying? Won't he no, he won't. He won't. No, I'm not even going to slander his name. It won't him.
Oh, Brand Newbie?
Huh?
Brand Newbie?
No. It was the child molesting ass nigga. I can't remember his name.
I don't even slander nobody's name either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to slander nobody name. Jim Jones 45, Styles P 46.
Styles P should be over Jim Jones.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Biz Markie 47. Diddy at 48. And Pharoah Monch 49.
Diddy
Ice
should have
Spice.
been 50.
Ice Spice 50.
Diddy should have been the 50.
Right.
Ice Spice shouldn't be on that list or the next list you about to read.
Yes. This
Well,
is.
okay, before we get there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you already seen the list. Hold on. New York. No Buckshot?
Nope. On
Sean P.
on
not.
on
No,
Yeah,
on
you
this,
had
on
Sean
the
P.
original. Yeah, on the original. You had Sean P.
Sean P.
You said Ja Rule?
Ja Rule was what was Ja? Ja Rule was goddamn 37.
Okay.
37. MC Light 38. Nori 39.
No Joel Ortiz?
Nah.
He's from New York. He's not from Jersey. He's from New York. No Santana?
Joel Santana?
That's understandable.
Nah.
New York.
Nah. But they
No
do
white
got,
boys?
but they do got Jim and goddamn. I thought Santana was better rapper.
Nah, Jim kept going. Jim got a lot better.
Yeah.
And Cam was already better than both of them.
Yeah. Myself.
Yeah, I can't think about it off the top of my head.
All right. So you ready for the omitted list?
I'm trying to think of who I think gonna be on this list or should have been on the original list, especially out of women. What's Queen Latifah from? Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. All right. So this is the omitted New York rappers list. Goddamn. Alphabetically. This shit alphabetically. They gonna say ASAP Ferg. You know what I'm saying?
I like. I must say, I like him better than Rocky, but Rocky influenced, so
Yeah. AZ.
should have been on the list.
See what I'm saying? Billy Danz.
Whoa! Neither one of them on the list. Fame.
CL Smooth.
Yeah. Because that's another situation with Crib. Like I never heard that in my life. That's my favorite.
Smooth?
No, I be saying like this is my favorite, this is my best, or something like that. Shit like y'all, I've never heard you mention that ever in your life. But that's like my favorite song.
What, Reminisce?
I always forget it until when it come on like this is my favorite song ever. I always remember that. That fucking song. Gosh.
Forget about it.
Go ahead.
All right, so Cormega.
Okay.
DMC.
Hold on, Nature not on the joint? Fuck. Why am I mad?
So Cormega, DMC, Black Rob, Buckshot, Thing, Havoc, Inspector Deck.
Yeah, he should have been on there.
He definitely should have been on that.
Because everybody think he better than everybody in the think he's nice.
You know what I'm saying? He had the greatest verse ever. You know what I'm saying? Joey Badass, Joel Santana. You know what I'm saying?
Joey
be killing shit. Lloyd Banks, Loon, Max B, Memphis Bleak, Phife Dawg, Remy Ma, Sheik Luch, and Sean.
Wow. Phife,
yeah.
Remy, and somebody you said before.
Sheik Luch.
No, nobody.
Shine.
No. Somebody you said before.
Memphis
Remy.
Bleak.
Definitely remember about him.
Max B.
Definitely remember
Phife Dawg.
Phife Dawg,
Remy, my Chic Luch, and Sean were the last.
Somebody before Fife in the, like in the M's or something.
In the M's, Max B?
No, in what's before him?
Loon, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks, Fife, and Remy. Fucking shoe-in, bro.
Yeah.
Like shoe-in.
Definitely all above motherfucking Diddy and Ice Spice.
Yeah. I mean, it was some other names I heard
at the minimum. Yeah, but at the minimum.
Yeah.
Them all them better than. You know what I'm saying? Remy will kill any, you know what I mean? Shit, Remy
That's
should
crazy.
be up there where Nicki at, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so they left all them off. But I guess
so out of them four, what two you keeping? Nicki, Kim, Remy, and Foxy.
What you mean?
Because only two on the list. Oh, there's three on the list.
All of them on the list. Foxy on the list. Foxy on here at 34.
So Foxy, Ice, and Nicki, and they got 5 on there. Cardi also.
Yeah, they got Cardi. They got MC Light.
MC Light, I ain't hear that one.
Yeah, MC Light was 38.
Okay, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, so you got Nicki, you got Kim, you got Cardi.
Any woman you taking off on Remy and it was just one girl?
Ice Spice?
That's it? That's only the girl that was on?
The only girl that needed to be surpassed?
No, that's the only girl on the honorable mention list. It was Remy?
Was Remy? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Her life.
Yeah.
It's funny because Ice she's accomplished a lot though.
Yeah.
So that's probably why people just throwing her in there at 50. But that's why I think Diddy at 50, like, he did something.
Yeah, but Ice Spice, she doing shit virtually. These virtual numbers is weird. Like, it ain't physical. Like Snoop said, you're not talking physical copies. You can't compare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it took a motherfucker going somewhere and standing in line waiting for your album and the shit going this much the first night. Now it's just like download and then, you know what I mean? Ain't no effort behind getting the album.
Yeah, I done downloaded a couple albums by accident. You push the plus button 2 times.
Yeah, you push that shit, the whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? I did that a couple times too with the little young nigga that try to sound like Marvin Gaye and shit. I did that shit, then I got to listen to it. I like, yo, you went too hard. You trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one song where we be like, yo, he do sound like Marvin.
Yeah.
But then the rest was like, I guess you trying to get us this.
And it's funny, that's what.
Get us in so that you can listen to how he really sounds type shit.
And that's why I don't like when people say hip hop are dead or shit like that, because people do shit like that. You hear a good song, fuck it, I go and try all this shit out. You got 2 or 3 songs to get me, but you know what I mean? Like, people and that's how you bump into new artists, man. Just, that sounds good, try it out. That's what I do like about the whole streaming situation, having music in your fucking hands. I do like that. You can just bump into new artists very easy.
That's a fact.
Very easy. You know,
but I mean, you comparing their sales and what they've accomplished as a fucking internet rapper.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't really do that because there ain't no effort in going to get your album. And that's a quote from Snoop.
Yeah, you can't accidentally steal somebody's shit.
You could definitely accidentally have a nigga album just because you paid $14 a month.
Facts. And the amount of albums I got because I paid $14
just because. That's what I'm saying. So I don't even be tripping.
Ridiculous.
I just be down there and say I got the nigga shit, but shit, it ain't costing me but $14.
Oh my God.
For all y'all shit.
And like I try like twice a week to just go through a letter.
And just
pick a letter and just delete shit.
I go through the new shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking about deleting shit?
Yeah, deleting shit.
Okay.
Pick a letter and just delete everything that you don't
shit you don't fuck with.
Yeah, no more. Yeah, all that type of shit. Because at some points it's like when you hear good music, like after you come from a 50 show, you're like, why I got all this dumb shit in my playlist? I don't need this shit. I just need the classics.
The classics. Yeah, I don't need the whole album.
Yeah, I be having not even that. Just I don't be needing all these new niggas shit. I can just fuck with 50 catalog. That's good. Why do I have so many of these random niggas albums when I actually need their
mediocre
single?
shit.
Yeah, the mediocre shit. That shit. That's exactly what it is. That's what that $15 did to me.
Yeah, got you. Shit, you be like, it's on.
Yeah, I gotta take it out. Yeah,
it's on. Yeah,
the amount of shit I go to the library and just put shuffle.
Yeah, a lot of shit be like, skip.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do I even have that?
That all the time. Why do I have it? The way my child look at me with something come on, like, why do you have that? You know, like,
this shit was free. It felt like free anyway. Goddamn. This shit felt free as fuck.
That's one thing about having a 15-year-old, man. They be judging the fuck out of you. God damn, you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. But my daughter know I'm a gangster at heart, no matter how much I cry.
I accidentally walking out the house like LL Cool J the other day.
Oh yeah, what leg up?
Yeah. So she's like, you gonna get that? I like, yeah, I get it before we go anywhere, you know what I mean? You know, LL Cool J used to do the type, start talking to this and forgot all about it or whatever, you know what I mean? So when we was going, we got in the car again. She's like, your dad, you gonna? I like, man, I got you, shut up, man.
You gonna embarrass me out here looking like this, fucking. Yeah, shit.
After ignoring my whole LL conversation, shit. Oh, Walmart, that's what it was. We were going to Walmart in the morning with her. Because I put on LL on the way to Walmart. Yeah, the amount of random headlock conversation she be getting stuck in, bro. It's hilarious, yo. Well, yeah, this is Now I'm Talking About.
Know what I'm talking about?
I am Got It All.
Super Deuce.
And we out. Alright, that bitch about to die. That bitch on fire? She's McGee's. I've never said that before.
You vote on 5?
No, she's McGee's. Dress code, tea party, the shows. You see my random post? My daughter don't give a fuck about my list either. My favorite rapper list and top rapper list, because she's like, I never heard that person name before today.
And you did a bunch of Richmond niggas?
No, I told her who my favorite 5 MCs are right now. Because I told her I was going to see Odyssey. And he's one of my favorite right now. Whatever. Him, GQ, and Don Tripp are the new ones to this list. Because Don Tripp, it's funny because I went to Apple and this nigga put out like 7 projects this year.
Yeah.
Granted, they be like 9 to 8 piece, but it's like this year, nigga, like it's August. Nigga, like, god damn, yo. And then GQ, I last time I went on, I learned that he put something new out, 9 people, so that was just fire. But yeah, the other 2 spots was filled by J. Cole and then Nicholas F. and Radio. They both got 1 slot. It's funny because Nick F. always been on that list, but Radio was in the group with Nick F. So I kind of heard about it from him. And then when Nick stopped putting out as much music, Radio kept putting out music. So that's when I started becoming a fan of Radio.
Okay.
And there's people that just really give a fuck about their craft, bro. And you can hear it in their bars.
Very fast. Yeah. I love Cube. Love Cube. Incredibly important MC. I think Kendrick is more complex. Yeah, see. Flow, word choice. We did this before. Kendrick's find complexity to be intrinsically valuable, and I do not. Yeah, okay. I mean, you like super rappers. I ain't really about the super rapper life.
Then don't talk to me. That make me mad. I'm a fan of Omar, but I feel like he be doing a thing about him. He want to say something real quick. Hey, I want to make y'all mad real quick. Yeah. And it's funny because when he do it,
because I'm not into the complex rap.
But when he do it, it do be a conversation you can have something about. It'll be something like far-fetched. So I do appreciate that part, but it's like,
don't make me think. I would have just listened to music.
Yeah, he put a lefty on this just now. Yeah. He put a lefty on this.
I don't want to think.
He hooked us in for a good conversation, the whole Q conversation. Then you said, you gonna get there, you gonna get there. Like, what? Rapping nigga, like, what the fuck you gonna do?
Nigga rap rhythm and poetry. Poetry was sometimes be complex.
10 niggas to this? I don't know, maybe I'm just being defensive. Mm-hmm. I am? Okay. You know why? Because I told you that I took heed the first time you told me this. Yeah. I'm like, I can agree with that. I see what you're saying. I think now, because like, nigga, you still on this? Because the rest of y'all niggas understand this is me though. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga?